plutonium, which is about 10 times brighter, on the 31st of July, which is perigee. It's probably going to be a little brighter than that. But what's even better is your normal non-dust Mars has different colors, including like little dark spots and stuff. So it's not super red. This one should be an extremely red Mars. So you'll get this nice little extremely bright red dot up in the sky, and that's what you'll see. Won't that be fun? And questions?
You mentioned the other rover was nuclear powered.
Yep.
Is that using plutonium?
Anybody here know?
Yes, 238.
Yes.
Plutonium 238.
And where was that plutonium made?
You know what?
Hanford.
Does anybody know for sure? Because I thought that came from Canada.
Well, someone processes it. We get some from Idaho. And
Repeat the question.
Repeat the question.
He's asking where the plutonium came from.
I know.
Okay, what do you got?
You want me to take the mic so I don't have to yell? Good idea. I'm Sarah Lamb, by the way. I'm ISR2, and I actually work on CAM instrument. So I'm on the Curiosity rover. The plutonium came from decommissioned nuclear warheads from Russia during the Cold War, and as some kind of treaty or proposal, policy, something like that, they sent them over to us, but we can only use the plutonium for peaceful purposes, which Curiosity was deemed as peaceful.
Anyone else?
What's the moon going to be doing when Mars is doing this show?
Pretty much what it usually does.
What phase is it going to be in?
The period that we're looking at here, let me clarify this a little bit. There's something magical about the day of either perigee or perihelion, or for that matter, opposition. But it's going to look substantially the same for weeks. So that's not an easy question to answer. It's pretty much going to go through a normal phase. Months is even closer to the truth.
Yeah, I think they're going to be aligned at one time.
Opposition, not in your best state, it will be full. What about the 31st?
Well, it'll be past full.
Yeah.
A few days past full.
Yeah, 4 days past fall.
Yeah,
Yes.
so there you go. Waxing giblets.
And it'll be easier because it'll rise earlier.
Exactly. That's one of the problems with the whole thing. Bear in mind that at opposition, of course, it's at its highest point at midnight, and since everybody here is so hardworking, you're not going to be able to see it. Whereas it'll be earlier and earlier as time goes by. You had a question?
Well, I was going to ask what time during the night is most likely to be the best from here to have a good viewing. And you're saying earlier rather than later on that night?
Probably around mid-August, I would guess, is the easiest time.
On the 31st, what time of night?
Oh,
Most
After midnight.
likely to be good.
actually, I have that here, but it is very close to midnight. It's about 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. It would be, I think, 11:07 or something like that.
You can see Mars right now today.
Yeah.
Instead of like
Yeah.
1 in the morning, you can look, it'll be coming up in the east.
Actually, look at 10:30, it's rising and it's so
Yeah.
red.
Yeah, it's extremely red right
It's
now.
pretty right now.
Yeah.
Back to you, Sue. Anyone else? Okay.
Is there a reason to believe?
Well, yeah.
Is there a reason to believe that Curiosity is not on a peaceful mission?
Space Force.
it has invaded Mars.
Space Force.
Yes. Anyone else? Okay, Steve. Take it away. Oh, one last thing. One last thing, sorry about that. Name dropping. My buddy Peter Jenniskens came up. And I think it's fun to mention that he was also, and still is as far as I know, the lead researcher on predicting comet activity, which is pretty much the same as meteorite fragments, but not really. He worked out the methods that are used when you hear that there's going to be a good comet show or a bad one or whatever, and he's remarkably accurate at it. She points out, I should say, that's a meteor shower, which is what it is. So that's Peter, fun guy, kind of hard to understand sometimes, but we're all used to that, right? Here you go, Steve.
Thank you. I'd like to say some things about the upcoming dark night, and it follows the Martian observations here. In fact, tonight, if it's clear on the western horizon, if you look, and you'll see the bright star Venus. Very close to it, about a degree below it, is the star Regulus. And it'll be like a degree apart. And Venus is like magnitude minus 4.4, and Regulus will be plus 1. And if you remember, 5 magnitudes is a difference of 100 between brightness. So have an idea, once the sky is dark enough, what a factor of 100 is between Venus and Regulus. It'll actually be a little bit more than 100. And if this, this is like about 9 o'clock or so, if you've got a really good view of the western sky, then off to the lower right of that pair, about another 10 degrees down, will be the planet Mercury. So that's tonight. They'll be that close. This Saturday, which is the dark night, the